Good morning, and welcome to another episode of My Back Step. I got something a little bit different in mind today. Gonna be a real treat for you guys, I think. I really hope you enjoy it. Got a couple of really neat surprises. So, let's get to it. Alrighty, first thing I gotta do on my list is I need to move my wood pile. This here. I'm gonna move it over on the other side. Free this space up here because when I'm cutting wood, this is kind of in the way. My second wood pile, my splits. I'm gonna leave my splits with her too, I think, because I don't want them too close to the fire. Oh, because if sparks jump out, hey, it's a pile of wood. So that's the first order of business. Once I get that done, then I can get into what I got planned for us for today. Somebody's happy about it. Doing this will also help to rotate the wood because some of the stuff underneath is wet from rain. And there's old sawdust here. It's only holding the water. Now then, that didn't take too long. Okay, let's look at part number one of my two-part surprise for today. Actually, there's three-part surprise today. I'll get into number three in a little bit. So, started doing these videos. No real huge expectations out of them. But one of my friends was watching me, and he's watching me do some stuff and cutting up some wood. seeing how I'm doing it. Turns out he had an electric chainsaw that he doesn't use very much, and he let me borrow it. He actually brought it to me and let me borrow it. So big shout out to him. His name is Wade. Good friend of the family. And here's the chainsaw. I've already got my power cord ran. So yeah, this will make short work. This should make really short work of the wood that I got. So we'll see how that goes. But for right now, there's a trigger lock and everything on it. There's a trigger safety on it. And it's got the emergency stop there. Won't go if the emergency stop is pushed ahead. So there. That's what I'm going to be doing there now for the next little bit anyway. I do expect to make a mess out of my splits because the piece of the step that I'm sitting on, I'm going to have to move in order to facilitate using the chainsaw versus using my other saw. Which, this is going to be fun. It's been a long time since I used one of these saws, but I have used them before. No, I don't have safety goggles on. I got my glasses on. Should really be wearing safety goggles, I know. But hey, you know, it's my next step. I'm not a teacher and I don't claim to be a teacher. And I don't suggest you do things like I do. Wear safety goggles. Wear safety boots. Wear protection for your hands. Especially if you're using power tools, chainsaws, even regular saws and tools. It's always good to keep safety in mind, which I do for the most part. I keep safety as a #1 priority, but not today. there's an upgrade. Oh, it is still warm. By a lot. It's currently, if my phone will tell me, 23 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to get up to about 27 or 28 degrees today. So it's another warm one today. Of course, I'm out cutting wood. A real leisure activity, right? Nope. But anyway, that great big tree that I had bring down, that I was worried at some point that I wasn't going to be able to get cut up, is now all in chunks. And I think I'm going to keep one of them, maybe this one because it has lots of knots, and use it for a splitting one, so I'm not pounding on the step all the time so much. And I can put that up and put my wood on it and split it that way. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So, next order of business, second next biggest one. Already got right there. The rest of them are all pretty small, so should be able to zip through the rest of them pretty quick. Relatively quick. I'm taking my time, I'm not rushing by no means, but I'm still sweating. Sweating mad out on the heat. Out in the heat of the day. Yep. It's okay though, needed to be done. See, I changed my hat. This hat I wear down in the woods a lot of times because it helps to keep a lot of the sweat from running down your face. But when I'm leaned over, cutting with the saw, it's not working so great. But that's it. Hey, getting it done, that's the main thing. And I don't have to split them today. I'm going to have a little fire later. I'm going to make a cup of tea. And that goes all along in with my second surprise. Yeah. Whew, let's sit and take a break. I got the stuff that was in the corner there cut up. And I added a couple more there from this. Look at that pole there. Started pulling up, it's not neat and tidy, I know. I don't care. But it's cut up now. Splitting it down is going to be the next big thing. I'll do that as I need. I'm not going splitting it all at once. nerves began. Cutting it is so much easier with a chainsaw though. Versus the little handsaw or the reciprocating saw. That was it worked, but that was hard on the arms. There's a bouncing the whole wall, and I didn't have the proper blade for it. If I get the proper blade for it, it might be okay. I believe I said that before. I had a couple of suggestions for the name. I'm taking them into consideration as I'm doing my videos. Till I get it finalized, it's still going to be my next step adventure. I had a couple of really great suggestions. There's 2 in the top running now. I'm not going to tell you what they are because not all of them came through in my comments. Some of them came through in private messages. But rest assured, I am going to keep my backstep as part of it. So it's just going to be an addition like my backstep adventure or something along those lines. I will be keeping my backstep as my video names. It's been working for me. And like one person had said, it's like anywhere I go, I take a bit of the backstep with me. So there's that. But yeah, get some more of this wood cut up. I might cut up all the rest of it actually because it's going pretty quick where they're smaller now. So I might just cut it all up and stack it and then sit down, take a break, and we'll get into my number 2 prize for today. Well, the number 2 thing, I'm debating on which one I'm going to do as number 2. Yeah, right? Number 1, number 2. Number 3 is... Anyway. My second surprise is it could be either or. So I'm debating on what I should take out for my second surprise. They're both great. They are both great things. I'll say one I'll have a lot longer than the other. There you go. That's something to think about. Alright, I'm gonna get back to cutting some more wood and I'll get back with you in a little while. Lots of wood to stack up. Quite a bit of cleanup too. Now, if you watch my past videos, you know what I'm going to do with this. All it is wood, sawdust. It's going right in my fire pit. The reason I can do this is I know there's only wood debris. There's no rocks or gravel or anything of that sort. And I'm not planning a big fire today, so this will burn up, and that's all I really want. As always, I got my water. Fire extinguishers around the corner today. It's so handy. Now it's time to set up the chair, have a seat for a little while. Alrighty. This is the one I was going to show you later, but I'll show it to you now. This is a postcard from one of my longest subscribers, Outlaw Camper, Jack. There'll be a link down in the description to his video, his channels. What a fellow, goes on vacation and takes the time to send me a postcard. He's in New York. The state of New York, not New York City. He's in upper New York, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I know where he's to. I'm not going to give his address, obviously. That's not for me to give, but he has his... I'll just put a link to his videos in the description, like I said. But here's what he says. Never get off the boat. Don't drink the water. Never hit on the bartender. These are all great things. Don't spook the natives. That's very important. The weather is here. It is. And wish you were beautiful. Yeah. Jack from Outlaw Camper. What a guy. I tell you. Massachusetts. That's where he went. He went on vacation. I just received this, so I said I had to put it in my video. Because, you know, like I said, it's great, the community. I got sweat on my vest. It's great, the community is so, it's so great to have people out there like this. He saw me when I first started my videos. He found me on Twitter, I believe, and it was only 2 or 3 videos I had up when he found me on Twitter, and he's been following my channel ever since. He's a great person. He has awesome videos out himself. You've got to go check him out. And hey, he sends me stuff. Right? You can't ask for any better. I'm telling you, the community is great, and it seems like the more subscribers I get, the more positive feedback I'm getting. And hey, hats off to all you guys, because you know what? Without any of ye, none of this would be possible. So here's to all of ye, everybody, all my subscribers. But I am going to start a little wall of fame type thing, and if you guys want to send me postcards or letters or pictures or items, my email address is in my description. Email me, we'll work out some details, and hey, get something added to the wall of fame, because you know, as the channel grows, more stuff is going to happen like that. And you know, I'm just thinking, like, Outlaw Camper has been there through it all, and he's going to be there through, right on through. And I'm a subscriber of his, he's a subscriber of mine. Yep. Rambling on now I am. That's okay. Look at the pile of wood I got. It's right to the floor there. The deck. Depending on where you're to. Here's a little thing now. Depending on where you're to, what do you call it? A deck? A bridge? A walk? A step? People call it different stuff, and even just around Newfoundland they have different names. If you go out around the bay, they call it a bridge. But yeah, wasn't that something for him to send me a postcard while he's on vacation? You know, that's great. I enjoyed getting that in the mail. That was a real surprise. I was ecstatic when I saw it. I was like, oh my god. The wife was like, what is it? She says, it's just a postcard. I said, it's not just a postcard. But that's it. Like I said, I'm going to start a little wall of fame, and I'll put these things up on it. And that's the #1 thing going up on it there right now. Next to that is the second thing I have here to show you guys today. I'm going to keep parts of it to put up on the wall. I'll say it that way. But right now I gotta get a fire going, because I want a cup of tea. No matter how hot you are in Newfoundland, you have to have a cup of tea. Maybe it's an Irish thing, because one of the guys on Instagram that I know, I'll give him a shout out too. His name is Gav Nolan. He goes by Life in the Woods. It's _life_in the woods. And he's also a subscriber. He's also a friend. Same thing. He's been following me for a long time. I've been following him for a long time. And he's Irish. I have Irish background. Chief, you know. Chief is an Irish name. I also have German background through my father's side. Yeah, he did the same thing. He's out and he's saying, like, my god, it's 30 degrees Celsius, almost put me on my butt, but I gotta make a cup of tea. And that's just the way it is, right? Hot drink, you know? Whatever it is, it's just the way we do things. Sit down, have a nice hot cup of tea, the best kind. Doesn't matter if it's 40 degrees or 50 degrees or 5 degrees. A nice hot cup of tea makes everything better. don't know how well this is going to work. Let's light a fire with no fire prep ready. How about that? And that'll burn. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep letting that smolder and burn up all of this sawdust. I might not even have to put any more wood on there, really. Let's get my pot ready. Fire's burning good. Good and hot. As for the last video, I did take the rubber off of my handles, so I'm not concerned about them being in the fire now at all. Makes a big difference when you're doing stuff. See. In. No worries. Now let's dive into this next thing that I have. This is something I actually wanted to get for a long time. And same guy that loaned me the chainsaw gave me two of these. It's the MREs. I've never ever had one. I've always wanted to try one. And what better time than to share with you guys out on my back step my very first ever MRE. Now, pot's on boiling. I'm moving back on the chair so I can show you guys on the table. and get away from that fire a little bit. Now I'm going to show you guys everything that's in here. And I am going to keep the bag, and that's what I'm going to put up on my wall. I'll just slice the top open. I didn't tear it open like it says. Now we have got, feels like crackers, pound cake, spiced pound cake. See that okay? It's going to be interesting to try. That'd be a dessert, I would imagine. That's the heater. Nice fork, napkin, looks like a moist towel, salt, pepper. Oh, I might have a coffee in here. I can have the coffee instead of a tea. I've got orange drink. Electrolyte powder. So, allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding. Yeah, okay, so I don't have the chemically purified water. Tear pouch at notch. Add 12 ounces of water. Half a canteen cup to the pouch. Fold over top of pouch. Firmly holding top of pouch. Shake for 30 seconds. That's the drink. I'm trying all of this. I'm going to be eating all of this and trying it out. This is black beans in a seasoned sauce. Where's that? Oh my, oh my. I think the wife was going to be mad she didn't have none of this. I just hauled it all out here now. This must be the beans. Yeah, black beans in seasoned sauce. This packet here. I have plain tortillas, so I'm gonna be making taco wraps here. Oh my! Cocoa. 6 ounces of hot or cold water. Fill to line. Close zipper. Shake to mix. Consume promptly. Okay, so you fills it to this line. It's a cocoa. Nice. So you can have that hot or cold. Oh, hot sauce to go on my wrap. Beef taco filling. So I wonder how many tacos is there. That's what I'm curious about now. How many tacos? And this here is the case. Look, you opens this. Like so. It takes this, I'm assuming this and the black beans, and puts it in with the heater. In the field, you need 3 meals per day. One meal, ready to eat MRE, contains 12 to 1300 calories. Average daily calorie requirements for the field are 2800 to 3600 calories for males, 2020 to 2800 for females. If you can't eat all the food in the ration, eat some of each component to get the balanced nutrition. Eat the high carbohydrate items first: crackers, beverages, base fruit, jelly. Save on open dry snacked items to eat when you're on the move. I'm assuming you put sauce, the black beans in a seasoned sauce, and the beef taco stuff in the heat. In this pouch with the heater. Put the heater down in between. And obviously the drinks you don't heat, the taco shells you don't heat. hot sauce. Obviously it's hot anyway. Okay. Let's see what I got in here, because I think there's a coffee in here, and if there's a coffee in here, that's what I'm going to have in my cup. I got my spoon. The moist towel. Yep, there is 2 instant coffees. An original coffee mate. Salt, pepper, sugar, and a napkin. That's everything that's in the little bag. So I'm going to need the sugar, this, the coffee mate. I might put both of the coffees in there. I'm going to see how strong they are. I'm assuming that's what I give you 2. This bag, you just need to dump cold water in. Tear here to use. I'm going to tear it off right here. Fill it to this line. Fold it over, put the MRE in with it, and lay it up against something and let it heat. I'll read it all as I'm going. You know, now I'm just going to jump right into it without reading instructions, and then I'm going to say, hey, it's not working right. But I will do this properly. I promise I will. And like I said, this bag here I'm going to put up on my wall of fame, because this is the first ever, and thank you, Wade. I appreciated it very much. You have no idea how much I appreciated it. It's something I wanted for a long, long time. Now I have to check my water, because if that's hot, I'll make my coffee first, and I'll have my cocoa for later. Yeah. It's not boiling yet. Alright, so the water boiling is going to be in our little wall, so let's try this orange powder. It's orange beverage. Let's try this. Now my cup is about a half a canteen cup, so 1 cup of this should be about a half a canteen cup, because the canteen cup is pretty big. And I should have just enough water. Can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. Yeah, I got just about enough water. All my garbage down in my backpack, so it's not blowing away. Oh, it smells like... Have you ever had Tang? Like packages of Tang. That's what it smells like. Let's do this now without. That's a full bag. I'm going to have to use the spoon to stir it. Maybe there should have been a straw with this. It smells, yeah, it smells like Tang. Now that it's mixed, it's starting to smell more like an orange Gatorade. And mix it really well and make sure it gets it all mixed up. You know, I've had worse drinks. See it? It's not bad at all. I'm gonna dump it back into my cup though. It'll just be a bit easier for drinking. I don't know if I got it all mixed. Oh yeah, a little tiny bit in the corners down there, that's all. But yeah, it makes about a cup. It's a half canteen cup. Which is about right. It's about a cup. I might be able to keep some of these bags too and rinse them out, put them back in the MRE bag and put it up on the wall. Definitely not going to be able to keep them all. But like I can keep the cardboard inserts in it. This is a nice spoon too. Cheers. Yep. It's an electrolyte liquid powder too, so it's good for you. Like you've been working and sweating. This replaces the stuff that your body needs. And you can feel it quenches your thirst really well. And even though it's not super cold, because my canteen is not super cold because it's been sitting out in the sun, but it is good. It takes away your thirst for sure. Certainly an upgrade from just water. Yep. This is not going to last very long. This got no time. Because I am thirsty. I'm cutting all the wood. Yep. Well, that part of it was good. I only need to take some water from my jug now to put in this thing. That's fine. It's all clean water anyway. It's not like I can drink all of that water in that container. It's not like it came right from my tap. It's the same as what's in my canteen. Which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to refill my canteen so I have some water to put in what I need to put it in here. And we're back. Now, I've got some water in my canteen. Let's get this ready to go. Vapors released by activated heater contain hydrogen, a flammable gas. Do not place an open flame in the vapor. Make sure I don't put it next to the fire. Vapors released, activated heater can displace oxygen. When 10 or more heaters, I am not using 10 or more heaters. Hot water leakage can burn and cause a cold weather injury. Interesting. Use caution if carrying an activated heater in your pocket. After heating, the heater bag and MRE pouch will be very hot. Use caution when removing MRE pouch from bag. Discard heater and bag after use. Do not drink the water in remaining bag. Obviously, don't drink the water. It's chemically heated. Remove MRE pouch and paperboard sleeve from MRE. Tear off top of bag. Place MRE pouch bag in the bag with the heater. While holding the heater above the lines on the bag, pour water into the bag until it reaches the level between the lines, side, heater and MRE to the bottom of the bag. Fold top of bag to the side opposite of the heater. So I don't think you're supposed to actually heat two of these, only one. Beef taco filling. Now the beef taco filling gets heated, the black beans does not. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So you cut it open. Garbage goes in my backpack. This goes in. Folds down. I'll fold that down afterwards because I need to see how full I gotta fill my bag. I think that's a bit too full. It is. Okay. Put it down, fold this over. Now let's let it sit. I'll lay it here behind me. You can see. Now just let's let that sit and we wait. That should heat up. In the meantime, close my water, open my water. Rinse out my cup and get it ready for my cup of coffee. I'm guessing it's like the drink with your tortillas, your coffee probably afterwards. Pot's pretty precarious over there, look at this. Oh. Did you see that? Just as I said it. It's boiled now anyway. Those handles are a heck of a lot harder without the rubber on them though. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's very much coffee in these little packets. It's not like powdered coffee, look. It's like let's see how one comes out. I can always add the other one after. I thought it was going to be like, you know, the powdered instant coffee, but it's not. Nothing like powdered instant coffee. It smells pretty good. Let's keep this on here and keep this hot, because if I want to have a hot chocolate, I can have a hot chocolate. I'm just going to add some more water to it. I hope I got that pot slipping on video. This thing is starting to heat up. You can see steam on the bag now, look. See the steam? And it's getting hot to the touch. Let's see what this coffee is like now. So now I got 2 coffees, 2 sugars, and 1 whitener. It's certainly not what I expected when I opened the coffee though, that's for sure. Deep, rich, instant coffee. Yeah, probably gonna need 2 of them. No, neither one of them. 2 sugar. I like sugar. And I'm gonna put the whitener in. For me, that's okay. I guess if I was really stuck, I'd just use one of the sugars. There's not much whitener in this. Oh my god. They should have 2 whiteners, 2 sugars, because you got 2 coffees. You know, that's just me. It's very hot. It burnt my tongue. I'm assuming like the coffee and the cake, or the cocoa and the cake will be good. Oh, that is getting really hot. Nice. I wonder if I can just heat these black beans a little bit. I'll lean them against it. There we go. Now I'm gonna put the other coffee down in my bag, because I'll keep that for some time when I'm out. Like I said, I do have another one of these MREs that I can do another video later on. Oh no, I just lost my hot sauce. I just lost my hot sauce. I'll be back, because this is going to be an undertaking. Can't get to my hot sauce. I can see it down under a step, but I can't get to it. That's what I get for out in the wind, right? Hasn't been windy here all day, and a little gust of wind comes, what does it do? Take my hot sauce. Arseholes. Coffee's not bad. Let's see how many tortillas I got. Because I have to divvy up. I'll probably keep this tortilla bag too. I have to divvy up my... Oh, it's 2 tortilla shells. So... And of course a oxygen absorber. Throw that in my backpack. Don't eat it. It's not for eating. I have 2 shells. Nice and fresh too. Put those back in for now so they don't blow away on me. So my bag of stuff, I'll just break it into 2 portions. 2 tortillas. My nose is running now. Yeah, so I'll just break up my my MRE into the 2 portions for the 2 tortillas. Try them out. I'm interested to try this cake. Spice pound cake. I thought it was crackers first, but it's not, it's cake. That's dessert. When it's all said and done. There's a lot to this MRE when you think about it. It says it's a 3-course meal, so I guess in like... Yeah, you got your drink. How do you get 3 course out of it? I don't know. You got your cup of tea, or coffee, and your cake, your tortillas, your cold beverage, and your cocoa. Is one of your courses just drinks? Maybe? I don't know. It's good. It's been good thus far though. Alrighty, so what I ended up doing is I took my other beans and put down in here too, because I wanted them heated a little bit. This seems like it's almost done. Oops. It's pretty freaking hot in there. I'm just going to give it a shake up, because sometimes that can help it too, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that for another little bit and sit down, have my coffee, relax, and take it easy for a little bit while I'm waiting on that. Just watch the fire smolder away. Like I said, it's all sawdust in there, so that's just going to smolder for hours and hours and hours and hours. I will end up dumping water on that again, because I can't leave that smoldering like that when I leave. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here now, relax, have my coffee, and enjoy a bit of this weather. I'll get back with you in a little bit. I'm not going to be doing anything right now, so that's my plan. So coffee is pretty much gone. It's pretty good. Anyone that likes their coffee strong, I definitely have to put the 2 packs in there. But for me, it was strong enough with the 1. My thoughts, there could be a little bit more sugar in there, but that's just me. It might be fine for some people. The whitener, there's only enough whitener for 1 cup. So if you're having 2 cups, you're having 1 black for sure. again, that's my inputs on it. But all in all, so far, I gotta give it an A+. Still haven't eaten the tortillas. They've been on now about 20 minutes or so. Heating up. It's getting good and hot. I gotta give it that. There's a good bit of heat generating from that little packet. There ain't no steam shooting out of it or nothing. I've seen some of them and it's literally there's steam and everything shooting out of them. Maybe it's just not sitting long enough. Maybe I should have rubbed it into the pads a bit in the bag first before I put it all together. But hey, I got another one to try out, so I'll do that with the other one when I tries it. I'll just put the water in and kind of squish it in the pads a bit before I put it in the pouch. I also did overfill it a little bit, so yeah, not really paying attention. I put it all together first, then I tried to fill it. I should have filled it first, then put it together. But hey, it's my back step. A lot of times I does everything right backwards because it's on the back. My step backwards. Heat stroke now, going crazy. You know, light the fire in the heat, having a hot cup of coffee, making a hot meal. That's it. I'm going to take that up now actually and see how it came out. Get my... I'm wiggling the camera, I know, like crazy. Sorry about that. I'm just wiping off the table so I can put my taco shells right on the table. And get them ready. Salt and pepper. I knows what I'll do. Maybe. Okay. Get them out before I loses them. I'll make a plate out of this bag. That. Shell on. Got my black beans. They're heated now. I can feel they're hot inside there. I'll squish them down from the top a little bit. It's a tear line here. Look at that. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells really good. Scoop out about half. Lay the other half aside for a minute. Same thing, this is hot now too. Same way, it tears open, same way. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like a minced meat mix, look. And there's a lot in there too. There's definitely more than enough for two. Definitely more than enough for two. Lost my hot sauce, so I'm down to just pepper. It'll come out. Which I gotta save some for the other one. And salt. Same thing, save some for the other one. There's definitely enough for more than, oh my god, there's way too, way full. Look at this. And I got more left in the thing. It's a good thing to give him a napkin because I'm going to make a mess. I didn't need the hot sauce anyway. Spicy enough. Oh my god. You know what? Now is where that cold drink could be nice. Yep. Nope. If you're eating these out on the go, you're eating pretty good. By the time I has the other one of these, I'll be well full. And then I still got the cake and the hot chocolate. Spicy. Definitely don't need the hot sauce with it. Not for me, anyway. Being an old fella like I am, I'm gonna have some of this left over. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this. It's not all gonna fit. There's a lot left over. Oh my god. Look. It's about a quarter of it for sure. And I'm putting too much in there again. Maybe I'll bring a bit in for the wife to try. Only thing is she won't have collars though. Same thing with the beans. Just about a quarter of the beans left. Oh. I don't need any salt and pepper for it, that's for sure. Taco number 2. Taco fajita. I would call it like a burrito. A burrito mix. That's what I'd call it. That's what I'd call it. Spicy burrito. But I know if you're out on the go and you're working hard, you'll eat all of this. I could eat all of it. Sit down and just eat it all in bags. But like I said, I'll bring a bit in and let my wife try it because she's big on the burrito and tacos and stuff like that. And I think she'll like it. She's also a fan of the spicy foods. Yummy. Needs my napkin. Yep, that was good. Believe it or not, that was good. Now, is my cup rinsed out? No. I'm gonna make the hot chocolate. I'm gonna dump in my cup too. I'll mix it in the bag, but I'm gonna dump it in the cup. Let's look at this here. Ooh, yummy. Okay, yep. There's my bulb. This water might not be boiling hot, but that's okay. Tear it open. This has a little Ziploc inside of it. Friggin' way. That's it. Watch me burn my hands now. Not full of them. Full. So zipper it up, shake it up. Lid back on that so it doesn't get too dirty. Pick up my garbage. Same as if you're down in the woods, pick up your trash, don't leave it around. Chocolate. It says you can mix it cold too, so I'm thinking it's something like a quick. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh my god, it smells like old homemade cocoa that you used to get. Look at that. Well, it's not very much though. It's only about half a cup. I might need to add more water. Oh, definitely gotta add more water. It's very sweet. Let's try about that much. So I filled it about halfway That's better. Oh man. Oh man. That's a good cup of hot chocolate. Oh my god. I'd buy these just for the cocoa beverage. Oh my god. My nose is still running. You'll have to forgive my sniffing. I did take my allergy pills, but my allergies get so bad that I'm on prescription medication. It's not the over-the-counter stuff. And even with the prescription medication, it still gets really bad sometimes. Like, it's almost like I'm not taking any allergy medicine at all. But if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to come out here at all. Man, I can't say enough good about this cup of hot chocolate though. Now, last, I have my cake. This I've been interested to see. It's like a little, look at this, it's like a little cake, a little mini cake. Of course, oxygen absorber in with it. I don't know. Jury's out. Try another bite. It's not bad. Maybe pumpkin spice or something like that. Does go well with the hot chocolate. I should have kept the cold drink for with my meal. Had my cup of coffee, kept the cold drink with my meal. Then I'd have my cake and hot chocolate for dessert. Yeah. The textures. Yeah, it's good. I gotta give it that. It is good. It's tasty. It's a great little dessert. It's almost like you can almost feel the sugar in it. It's only 18 grams of sugar, so it's not that much. It's 71 grams, one serving. $260 calories in this one little thing. I've got more than half of it gone. So, my opinion on this particular one, I'll give it a B++. Just because one extra shell would have been good with it, like an extra taco shell. Some extra sugar. And that's about it. But you know what? If you're out and you're hungry, I'm stuffed now and I still didn't eat it all. Because I still got a quarter each of my beef taco and my black beans. And I've still got, well, this piece which I'm eating. And a little piece which I saved. Let my wife try it. Yep. Let's see how the heater's going. It's pretty hot. I think, look, see, yeah, I filled it up a little bit too much. It says, specifically says, do not overfill. But it is, like, I can hold it, but it's starting to burn my hands now. So I have to let it go. And do not drink the water. I'm going to dump this now. And keep the little chemical bag. Throw that in the garbage. This can go in back in the bag. Like I said, I can keep a couple of things back in the bag. I don't know if I should keep this or give it a toss. I might just give that a toss. I'll see. It's going up on the wall of fame, so that's great. Cocoa is settling in true cocoa fashion. It almost has like a quick type taste, but it's more like the old-fashioned cocoa that you buy in a little can of cocoa and mix yourself with sugar and milk, hot milk. That's what it reminds me of. I wouldn't complain if I had to eat 2 or 3 of these a day. Probably be as big as a bear. Because really, for me, what I'm doing, the amount of calories that's in this meal that I eat here is enough to do me for the day. Right? Maybe 1.5 of them, probably about 4,000 calories a day. But I had to eat it. It's there, and it's still looking at me and saying, "Eat me." So I did. Well, folks, I am going to get cleaned up now, and I am going to call that done for today. I'm really glad I got to show you guys the MREs and the postcard, the chainsaw. Chainsaw made quick work of all of that wood that I had there, and there was some of it was big wood, so that was good. I'm just going to clean up my mess now and bring in a bit of stuff, see if the wife wants to try it. Put out my fire. Maybe grab a cold shower and cool off a bit, because I'm still sweating just sitting here, you know. Man, if I had put the hot sauce in those things, they would have been so spicy. Now you think you got 6 guys in a Humvee. they're all eating black beans and tacos. By the end of the day, they're going to want out of that van, that Humvee pretty quick. I would say. I would imagine. On that note, guys, everybody have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather of the summers that we're having. Try to get outside if you can. Enjoy nature, what you can of it, and when you can. Don't forget to consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. I try to respond to all of my comments. Most importantly, boys, thanks for watching. And don't forget, be safe, have fun, and have a great day, everybody.